Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys.
That's what we're doing here. Yippee-ki-yay. It's Joke-a-thon time, folks.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
14
Yeah.
minutes of the outstanding jokes that we have stolen from around the country. So, I'm the Comedy Thief, and beside me, say hello there, Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you with us today. Oh my God, are we funny? You'll laugh, believe me.
Indeed, and below me is Mickey Mental, the baseball great. Say hello there, pal.
Well, hey there, everybody. I hope you're having a great season. Uh, my apologies to those of you that are rooting for the Colorado Rockies, but things can only get better, right?
Yes,
Left.
yes. Whatever you say. Uh, is that who you played for, the Colorado Rockies?
Well, I played for a lot of teams and it was pretty rocky, but I never played in Colorado.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
He did one night stands in Buffalo. What I don't know. Anyway,
Wow, there you go.
let's start with jokes, Dr. Fan.
Oh, very good. Say, listen, who are you an official member of?
Oh, I'm a
Piss and Moan.
Oh, okay.
Piss and Moan about everything club. That is so good. Yeah, more. Yeah, you can sit down now. Yeah, it's
Oh, I
Plots
can
and
sit down.
Steve.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
anyway,
scared
so
children.
today I've got some things that I thought they're pretty interesting. We call him the cynical philosopher.
Ah,
Oh,
Says things like, when wearing a bikini, women tend to cover 90% of their body, but men are so polite they only look at the covered parts.
oh,
oh.
aha.
Did you know that dolphins are so smart that within a few weeks of captivity they can train people to stand at the very edge of the pool and throw them fish?
That is
Oh.
amazing.
Oh, and finally, I think my neighbor is stalking me. She's been Googling my name on her computer. I can
Oh.
see it through the telescope last night.
Huh? Yeah, all right, Jim. Mickey
Moving
Mantle.
on.
Hello.
Moving on, moving on.
Mickey Mantle.
Oh, hey there. I've been thinking a lot about baseball and America and apple pie, but I think I'm going to, since it came off of Memorial Day weekend recently, we're going to talk about meat. And did you hear why the sausage quit playing baseball?
No.
Oh, pray tell.
Oh, he was the worst on his team.
The
Oh,
worst. Yeah, that was a
Oh,
good German joke. Yeah.
I even got that one. You have another one? Are we good?
oh, I got a couple here. Hey, what do male cattle? These are male cattle. What do they use to write?
Oh, pray tell.
Bullpens.
Bullpens.
Oh,
Uh,
oh my God.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
This is not a joke, it's a confession.
oh my goodness.
You
Okay.
guys, you guys know me as kind of a mild-mannered reporter, right? Well,
Oh, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I was out socially with Bambi, and this drunk
Mm,
came up to her and said a few things that he shouldn't have said. And I said, pal, I said, time for you to leave, get out of here. Well, one thing led to another. He pushed me, I pushed him back. It escalated. Well, anyway, it was a knockdown, drag-out fight, which is totally against my philosophy and everything I stand
oh,
for.
yeah.
But I got into it, and I surprised myself. I beat the crap out of this drunk, right? And he was
Oh my
laying on the
goodness.
floor, and I was
Uh,
the victor. Ta-da!
wow.
Oh, well, I'm glad you confessed that.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
one thing. I forgot one thing.
Yeah.
He was on crutches.
Oh.
Oh, but not for long.
No. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Well,
just got to take your best swing. That's what I say.
oh, that was good. Yeah. Good old
Yeah.
baseball analogy things. So
Mhm.
this couple rented a second-story flat beside a railway line,
Mm,
complained to her landlord for months
mm.
about rattling and shaking from the trains that when they passed. So on the phone, the woman continuously ask for a flat further from the line, but the landlord always said it could not be that bad.
Mm.
So one day she rang him up and said, I want you to come over to my flat and see for yourself how it is. So the landlord arrived and she said, there's a train due in 3 minutes. So we'll see what I mean. It's worse when I'm trying to sleep. So why don't you lay down on the bed beside me and you'll experience what I'm talking about. So the landlord lay on the bed beside her. A minute later, her husband walked in and said, whoa, what's going on here? And the landlord looked embarrassed and he said, you won't believe this, but we're waiting for a train.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Mickey, it's your turn.
oh yeah, we used to wait for a lot of trains in the minor leagues there. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One
Yeah.
or the other. Hey, you know something? Why are umpires so fat?
Why?
Why?
Because they're always cleaning their plate.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good one. Well, I was in Florida last week.
Oh, Florida's great this time of year.
Well, I got in
Yeah.
another fight.
Oh, no, no.
I grabbed this
Oh.
large shell that was on the beach and I held it up to my ear.
Hmm.
And you know what I heard?
No, great
No,
tell.
what'd you hear?
It was the sound of a pretty girl in a bikini yelling, "Stop touching me." That's what I heard in that shell.
Oh, oh,
Shell.
oh, oh, that was very shellfish of her.
Probably, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
oh, did you get that? Oh, that was very good.
Yeah.
Shellfish. Go ahead.
So the Long Ranger and Tonto are on their horses and galloping across the prairie. This isn't that joke. All of a sudden, Tonto pulls back on the reins and brings Scout to an abrupt halt and he hops off. He looks around and he lays down. He presses his ear to the ground like he's trying to hear something.
Mm.
Mhm.
And Lone Ranger goes, What is it, Tonto? What's happening?
Mm.
And Tonto replies, buffalo come. Well, he says, well, how do you know that, Tonto? Maybe, can you hear their vibrations on the ground? And Tonto answers him, but it was so nasty, he couldn't tell him what it was at all together. Fine.
What? What?
Well, we can laugh. We don't want to put this out where everybody else can hear it, though.
You,
Let's-
yeah.
you filthy pig.
so,
Well,
I loved it.
thank
well,
you.
Mickey,
that reminds me of something happened in Buffalo in AAA ball when I was there.
Oh,
know,
really? Yeah.
Yeah, I was a catcher there, and we had this rookie pitcher, and boy, he was having a terrible time. And so I called timeout, and I went up to the mound to talk to him, and I said, you know, buddy, I figured out your problem.
Oh,
You always lose control at the same point in every game. And he looked at me and said, well, when's that? And I said, right after the national anthem.
ouch.
Well,
You know what the last two words? You know what the last two words in the national anthem are?
Mm.
Play ball.
Oh,
I
That's
thought for
good.
sure you'd know that one.
Well, Dr. Fatbacker, you were talking about that apartment situation, right?
Oh yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
had I'm a landlord, okay, and this very pretty lady tenant. She complained about the same rattling. It must have been right by your property.
Yeah.
So she called and called and called and called. So finally I said, all right, I'll come over and look at your flat. So I did. And she said, get your hands out of my bra. That's what she said.
Oh, he was looking at her flat. Yeah.
At her flat.
oh.
Okay.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can't win them all, folks.
No. I know that from the last one I tried. You know, Donald Duck was giving a speech, and suddenly a Secret Service agent screamed, "Mickey Mouse!" And somebody tackled him in the crowd. Who had a weapon. This guy in a crowd. Afterward, when the crowd was cleared and everybody calmed down, Mr. Trump approached the Secret Service agent and expressed thanks that the agent saved his life. And he did ask, why did you scream Mickey Mouse? When the agent answered, well, in the heat of the moment, it came out wrong. I meant to yell Donald Duck.
Okay, this is your last one, Mickey.
Well, you know what the difference is between high hit baseball and a maggot's father?
No, pray tell.
No clue.
Well, one's a pop fly and the other's a fly pop.
Oh,
Oh,
that's very good. Well, by golly, we're done. We're not done. What's going on? Oh, okay.
oh.
Hang on just a minute.
I will.
Okay, Google, stop.
That's funny. Mine
Yeah.
also just reminded me I have a meeting at 11.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But anyway, we're done, but we're not done. Wait a minute. I'll just let it go. It started up again.
We'll just tell them it's the new
Okay.
orchestra that we hired.
Okay, Google, stop. Let's just let it go. Anyway, where are we? Oh, yes, we have a point of conversation just between the three of us. And
Yeah.
so, Dr. Fatpacker, what's the point of conversation?
Well, I thought of this when you said you were in Florida. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. Let's say you are at the beach with your brother. Now, it's a very sunny day, and you and him are drinking beer, and he falls asleep. Do you wake him up and tell him to move into the shade? Or do you do something silly to him? How about that, Mickey Mental?
Well, we got a lot of critters right here in the league, and what we used to do is we would take some sunscreen and like we drizzle out a message on the person's back there or whatnot, something like kick me or,
Yeah,
like that.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's always worth a lot of laughs.
Yeah, you betcha. How about you, Comedy Thief?
Well, I've got the perfect answer because what I would do, I would let him sleep. I would let him get burned, totally red, just absolutely crazy on his back. And then on his back, I would cook hamburgers. That's what I
Oh,
Oh,
ouch.
ooh,
Yeah, as long as you're there for lunch, what the heck? Yeah.
yeah.
What would you
Well, I'll
do?
tell you.
It's about time he did serve the useful purpose there. So what the
Your buddy's sunburned. He's asleep.
I'm telling you, but I have these special little stencils that I carry with me whenever I go to the beach. And I find one of these stencils, perhaps of a a strange monster or something, and I just lay it on his stomach and let the sun burn it out.
Well, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
We're out of here. We thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute. Gosh darn, I
What?
forgot again. We invite a very famous celebrity to be in our very next video, don't we, Doc?
Oh, yeah. I thought it'd be great to get one of the famous Western people in here, Clint Eastwood. I think he would
Oh,
be a fun guest to have on.
That is perfect. So, Clint Eastwood, you're going to be on our very next Funny Old Guys. But, Clint, you have to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And, Clint, just warning you, if you don't check in 24 hours, babe, you're going to end up in the trash bin. So,
Oh,
Comedy
I
Thief
think
saying
you're over
goodbye
here.
and farewell, reminding you that we steal everything you heard today. Passing it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Listen, do us a favor. If you would, go down to the bottom and subscribe, or whatever you have to do on whatever platform you watch us on. Also, let's suppose you want to get some friends together and watch Funny Old Guys, and I forgot where to find them. We can help with that. You can just go to YouTube and type in Funny Old Guys, and that'll get you to where we are, and we'll be good that way. Okay? Yeah, well, nobody ever does anything with these, so I might as well stop doing that.
Oh, I like those. But anyway, okay.
Oh.
Mickey Mental, guest of the day here. Say goodbye and farewell to the boys and girls of Video Land.
We're rounding third and heading for home, and just want to let you know, Clint. I know you're out there. You're 90 years old. You're still directing movies or whatnot, but why don't you take a break and come join us on Funny Old Guys? Do something good for a change.
Well, I think
For a change.
he'll be on for sure. Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you all down the road.